Yearning is fucking bullshit, and anyone that tells you that it's a good thing or it's romantic is fucking lying to you. Because if they actually knew what yearning feels like, they wouldn't say that's a good thing. I personally know what it feels like to yearn because I myself am a yearner. 2 months ago, me and my girlfriend broke up, and it greatly broke my heart because it happened so suddenly. You know, before we were so good and we were all lovey-dovey and everything, and then suddenly we just had this argument and we broke up. Just that. It wasn't even, in, physically. It was on text, and that's what really broke my heart. Ever since then, things have gotten better. People tell you that it gets better, and it has in a way. You know, I've improved myself in a lot of ways, like working out, eating better food, getting a job and everything, but a part of me just feels empty still, in a way. It's like when she left, a part, like a piece of me was kind of taken. I feel like a lot of people feel like that, and that's the worst part about yearning is that you kind of like are still in love with someone that pretty much probably doesn't even think about you. You long for their love, but they've probably moved on or, think about other people. And that's, I think, one of the worst parts about it is that you're loving, it's like a one-sided love pretty much. And I hate the fact that people on social media, like, pretty much, they romanticize that type of stuff. I see these posts where people talk about how they love yearners, but people who actually yearn, it's fucking hell. Because again, you're loving someone that probably doesn't think about you anymore. In my case, she blocked me on pretty much everything, and that hurts because it hurts just thinking about it. When you yearn, it hurts thinking about them being with another person. It's fucking hell is what I'm saying. And people who romanticize this shit is fucking stupid. Point is, like, I just think it's dumb. But it's uncontrollable at the same time, Like, I can't really control how much I love this girl. I think only time can fix it in a way that if I, just wait long enough, maybe I'll forget about her. But right now, it feels like, it doesn't feel like that at all. It feels like she's on my mind 24/7, and that's like the thing that just like kind of makes me feel bad, I guess, because the more time that goes on, the more time that I'm being forgotten in a way. But yeah, pretty much, it's not a good feeling at all. And it's also that feeling where moving on, from my part especially, it feels like I'm cheating in a way, even though the relationship is over. I feel like a lot of people have also felt like that, where they can't move on because it feels like you're betraying the other person, even though that other person isn't in a relationship with you anymore. And it's fucking hell, because it just feels like you can't love anyone else. And again, it feels horrible. I would say that yearning isn't necessarily a bad thing because it means that the love was real. The love you felt for that person was real. Personally in the relationship, I've made my own mistakes, but a part of you just wants to restart a lot of it, That's what yearners always think about, going into the past to fix things. That's what I think about a lot. At night, all the memories flash back, and I think about, us and what could have, been, or what I could have fixed. It's I don't know how to say, but yeah, yearning is fucking bullshit, and maybe this feeling will leave, but right now it's fucking bad. Especially now, I would say a day ago, right before I slept, I just had a rush of memories, and that shit made me cry. And yeah, I mean, people say the shit's good. I mean, it's not. For the person that's getting yearned for it, they probably feel some type of ego boost or something, but for us yearners, it feels like shit, you know. And from our perspective, it doesn't even feel like it'll get better. It just feels like it'll be like this all the time. It feels horrible to just like be in love with one person, in my opinion. But that's how it feels like. It feels like talking to other women or other people. It feels like cheating. And once in a while, honestly, like, you know, a lot of things in your life, they remind you of that person, and it makes it even harder to move on from being a yearner. And yeah, just want to talk about this because really it's something to vent on YouTube, It's just, I mean, I feel like it's something that everyone goes through, falling in love with someone that, doesn't look them back, obviously. Part of us wishes that they did. And yeah, pretty much.